In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you one thing that you need to do to feel better right now. Now, when it comes to life in general, there's so many things going on. There's so many things that can consume us. Oftentimes, we may find ourselves stuck in places where actually it's not fully where we want to be. So this one thing will instantly be able to remind you of how you can feel better in this moment. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, this is Joshua Andre, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys one way that we can feel better right now. Now, before I get into this, I want to give you this example because when I first heard this, it really stuck out to me and really made me realize the potential that I had inside of me. And I know for you, when you hear this, you'll understand that actually there's so much more to you, and you'll understand why maybe right now you may not be feeling as good as you know you should. So this one story that I first heard, it goes a bit like, imagine, now this doesn't matter whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether what religion you believe in or whether you have a religion or not. Imagine there's some powerful, amazing, beautiful angel up in space flying around doing its thing. Then imagine that this angel, for some reason, some unknown reason, crash lands to Earth. In that crash landing, what happens? It forgets who it is. Now, when that angel's here and it wakes up, it's like, oh my gosh, where am I? Who am I? What is this? If it starts to compare with everyone around it, if it starts to compare and see that actually, I'm not like these people, actually, they don't remember how to fly, they don't remember how to do all this stuff. Actually, I'm not as good as this person. I can't run as good as this person. I can't run a business as good as this person. I can't do this. When it starts to compare, it will start to, and I'm sure you'll see this. If you see this, make sure to comment yes below, I see this. It will start to compare and see them think that actually it's not that powerful. Actually, it's not that good, right? Its emotions will start to drop a bit. Why? Because it doesn't know who it is. Because let me ask you this, if this angel was to remember exactly all the amazing stuff it could do up in space, fly around, do all this magic, do all this craziness, and it's down on Earth, do you think that actually it may seem a bit like, oh my gosh, I'm special, I'm powerful, I can do all this amazing stuff. I can run, I can fly faster than anyone can run, never mind run faster than them. If that angel actually remembered who it was, it would never have the question again of comparison, of comparing, of I'm not good enough, of I don't think I can do this. Why? Because it knows its power, it knows exactly who it is. So the one key thing I want to share with you in this video and give you some steps to actually make this work is actually all about getting to know yourself. Why? Because each and every single one of you watching this is extremely, extremely, extremely special and powerful in some things as well, whether you remember or not. Now, some of you will be thinking, oh Josh, don't go too woo-woo, too crazy on me right now. I'm watching this in bed. Actually, let's even just take it back to, let's just even say back to logical science. We say here that, as science says that everything is energy, energy is everything. Right? And one thing that science says is that energy is very efficient. It doesn't do anything by chance. It takes the fastest route possible, electricity, energy. It does things efficiently. So if we are energy, we are everything, and we are energy, then what does that mean? That we are part of this efficient system. So whether you say God, higher self, consciousness, the universe, that thing that put us into this world, that can take us out of this world at any moment, that thing there puts us here for a reason. Whether we say for a reason or we've got an efficient job to do, there's a reason for you being here. And even if you want to say signs, synchronicities, which we'll be talking about a bit more in this channel too, and if you want to hear more about synchronicities, about signs from the universe, make sure to comment below so we know what you're interested in. But if you want to take signs, there's a reason for even you stopping what you're doing and watching this video. So let's get into it. So what the first thing we can do, this one thing, is all about getting to know ourselves. Now, when it comes to knowing ourselves, knowing our worth, actually, we do this every day for other people. Like, if you really think about it, let's say, for example, there's someone that you just got to know, or maybe you're in a relationship right now, but you got to know them. When you get to know them, the first thing you want to do, when you really like them, when you really want to know them, is what? You want to spend more time with them. You want to maybe go on dates with them. You want to maybe spend some alone time with them, some chill time, get to know them. But I want to ask you this question. When was the last time that you actually got to know yourself? Bear in mind, this is the person, we're talking about the person, this amazing person here, who you spend every single waking day of your whole life with this person. Not just someone you've met and you really like, or met and you really enjoy, or someone you want to get to know more. We're talking about you amazing person who you spend every second of the day, waking, sleeping, here with this person. So one thing that we can do to get to know ourselves is maybe even taking ourselves on a date. Now, I know some of you will be like, but Josh, taking myself on a date, why am I going to do that? Like, that's a bit expensive. I don't want to take myself and spend some money on myself. Actually, it goes back very simple to whether we talk about self-love, whether we talk about actually going back to that angel example of, if we can get to know ourselves more, if we can get to know our worth, what do we want in life? Because the only reason why you may be feeling not as good as you would want to in this moment is because, one, you may not know fully what you want. Two, you may not know you may know what you want, but you may not know fully how to do it. Three, you may be stuck in a situation that you want to get out of, but not sure how to. So all these things that are happening around us in our life, when the day-to-day activities are happening, so many things happening in our minds, in our bodies, in our energy field, around us, distracting us from actually that truth of, when it comes back to it, I'm here for a reason, whether I know it or not yet. You're here for a reason, whether you know it or not yet. What is that reason? And there was a funny quote, and make sure to write this down, whether it's on a notepad, on your phone, or maybe just in the comments to reaffirm it for other people and in your subconscious mind. But there's this quote that I heard, and it goes something like, depression is just your avatar saying it doesn't want to play this character anymore. Depression is just your character saying it doesn't want to play this character anymore. If you're feeling a certain way that isn't super, super happy, super, super grateful all the time, right? It's normal, we're human, but why? Ask yourself why. Why am I feeling this? This is me telling me, actually giving me some feedback that actually there's something in my life that I want different. So when we take ourselves on these dates, get to know ourselves, understand what we truly want in this moment and in the future, then we can fully start to appreciate who we are and what we want, what we're here in this life. So going back to the sign you're watching this video, take this as a sign to take yourself on a date, take yourself out of context, get to know yourself. What do you enjoy? It can be as simple as writing down what you love to do, some things that you don't fully enjoy doing, and what you want to do more of, what you want to do less of. How do you want your life to look? Right? Because all the times we can ask other people, oh, what dreams do you have? What do you want to achieve? How can I help? But you know, they say you have to fill your cup before you can fill others. Make sure your cup is overflowing with joy, with happiness, with prosperity before we can then give to others. So if you got any value from this video, guys, make sure to hit the like button. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification button next to it so you know and get notified when we are doing more of these videos and all of these uploads to make this your best year, your best lifetime ever, and give you all the tips and strategies as part of the Wealth Yogi journey. But for now, namaste, much love, see you in the next video.